It all started with Zara, the kind of friend who made everything feel safe. She and I had been inseparable since our school days, sharing secrets, dreams, and every heartbreak in between. When college started, we promised nothing would change, but everything did, and it began with one new friend she introduced me to, Rania. At first, Rania seemed sweet, always laughing and pulling Zara into her little circle of jokes and weekend plans. I didn't think much of it until I started feeling like an outsider in my own friendship. Slowly, Zara's messages became shorter. The calls we used to have every night turned into replies, like busy, talk later. I convinced myself it was just college pressure until I found out she'd been hanging out with Rania and her group, without ever telling me. That group included 3 more, Hamza, Mariam, and Bilal. I only knew them by name, but suddenly they knew everything about me, and not in a good way. One day, someone sent me a screenshot of their private group chat. My heart dropped. They were mocking me, my clothes, my accent, even my family. I confronted Zara, expecting shock or guilt. Instead, she laughed it off and said I was overreacting. She told me I needed to stop being so sensitive, that it was just jokes. I stood there, frozen, realizing I was looking at someone I no longer recognized. The betrayal didn't hurt just because it was cruel. It hurt because it came from the person I trusted the most. What shocked me more was how the others joined in, as if they'd been waiting for someone to lead them. Zara had become that leader. For weeks, I isolated myself. I stopped going to the cafeteria. I skipped group activities. I even thought of changing my university. But something inside me refused to let them win. I decided to confront not just them, but the version of me that allowed their words to define my worth. I started focusing on myself, my studies, my real friends, and the peace that came with knowing I was no longer surrounded by fake smiles and whispered betrayals. One afternoon, I was walking across campus when Miriam approached me. She looked uncomfortable, almost guilty. "I'm sorry," she said. "We shouldn't have done that to you. It wasn't right." I nodded but didn't say much. Apologies don't erase scars. And I wasn't looking for revenge, just closure. Over time, others saw through Zara too. One by one, her circle crumbled, leaving her more alone than I ever was. Now, I look back and realize that betrayal can sometimes be a gift. It removes the masks from faces you trusted and clears space for better people to come in. I lost a friend, then 4 more. But I found something more valuable: self-respect, resilience, and the understanding that not every smiling face is a kind one. Some friendships are lessons, not blessings,